What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Charles Jackson. We're back with another action-packed episode of Hey You Guys, the podcast created for and made for by the average Joe. I'm your host, Charles Jackson. We're back with my brother from another mother, the one, the only Dale Spears. Dale Spears, what's going on, man?
How you doing, man?
Hey, man, we got a lot to talk about, man. A lot has happened since last time we've been on. And I'm gonna give you the floor, man. I know you wasn't here for the college football playoff selection show,
Yeah.
where of course your Florida State Seminoles did not make the playoff. They was
Whew.
slated to play in the Orange Bowl as a consolation prize. I want to get your thoughts. I'm gonna give you the floor for a few minutes to let you rant about why the Noles got robbed. So, Dale, take it away.
All right, man. First off, let me just say this. I'm a fan of Florida State, but at the same time, I'm a realist. You know, I'm not a biased fan. So, do I feel like do I feel like we was one of the best four teams in college football? Yes, I do. I understand our strength of schedule was 55th. I understand, we're in a bad conference, the ACC. But it's like, in my eyes, Michigan is in the Big Ten. They're not in a good conference. Besides Michigan, Ohio State, there's Michigan, Ohio State, then a big drop off. Then there's Penn State, then another big drop off. So it's
Right.
like, all right, well, Big Ten is not really a big conference either. In my eyes, I felt like if we had a chance at Michigan in the playoffs, we would shock, a lot of the college football playoff or the college football fans. I do feel like ESPN may have had an input in this whole thing because there is money involved
Right.
in all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well, of course, of
I
course.
understand. I understand. You gotta get paid, but if we're talking about the best four teams, in my eyes, we're one of those best four teams, and I don't care who you take out. We're one of the best four teams. You got to play the games, like Booger McFarland said. You got to play the games. You got to prove it on the field. We went 13-0, undefeated. Won the ACC with a third string quarterback. The
Uh huh.
defense played lights out the whole ACC championship game. I mean, let's not get it twisted. Louisville was uh was averaging 33 points per game. Over averaging 300 yards per game. Their quarterback, like, and I think we held him under 250. Hell, maybe even under 200. I actually probably even under 200. Maybe under 150. I mean, our defense played lights out from the first whistle to the last whistle, and that's
Right.
what that's what I thought. Propelled us into the top four. Just the way the defense played, but I understand the committee. They may have an agenda. They got to make their dollars. So,
Of course, of course.
but now that it's over with, you can't change the past. All this stuff that these lawmakers are trying to do. These lawyers are trying to do. These congressmen and congresswomen. And what I mean, it's not gonna change the outcome. The outcome gonna be the outcome, and the outcome is Florida State not getting in the playoffs. So next year it won't matter because we'll have a 12-team playoff. So I mean, it is what it is in my eyes. As a fan, to all the other Florida State fans out there, just if you're really pissed off, just donate to the program, give to the program the best you can. Support the program really. So we can do the same thing again this next season, and then that's the way it's looking right now. So that's all I got to say about that.
Well, I appreciate you giving us your feedback on the Florida State college football playoff situation. Uh, Now we're gonna hop right on into it. Since we're staying on college football, we're gonna do so college football bowl season starts this Saturday, and we're gonna go through each and every one of the college football games that's gonna be on slate all the way up to the national championship. And I want me and Dale to pick our eventual national champions. So we're going to start off with the bigger games, of course, first, and then we'll go down to the trash ones. The first game we're talking about is your nose taking on the Georgia Bulldogs, and what people call it the college football playoff consolation prize. The nose and the dogs take down in Miami for the Orange Bowl. Who you pick to win that matchup between Florida State and Georgia?
Uh, to be honest, I think it's gonna be Georgia. I mean, because we all know uh that nobody's playing in the game. The Georgia and the Florida State you saw the past 12, 13 weeks uh throughout the season is not gonna be the same Georgia and Florida State team you see during this Orange Bowl or so-called consolation prize.
Right.
So I mean, if it comes down to it, I feel like Georgia has more 4 and 5 star guys on their bench than Florida State does, you know. So
Right. So you're gonna give the dogs a
yeah,
nod?
I'll give the dogs. Yeah, I think Georgia will win, you know, but it's not really a game because no starter. I ain't gonna say no starter, but important players for both teams aren't playing. So
Right. And I'm gonna pick Georgia as well because I think Georgia has a little bit more players when it comes to 4 and 5 star recruits that's going to play because both teams going to sit out there playing because they're not really playing for anything. Probably,
exactly,
probably more like a bona fide scrimmage for the guys who ain't really played this year. So
exactly,
I'm gonna give the dogs the win. I'm gonna say 31-17. Georgia wins the college football playoff consolation game, the Orange
and then
Bowl.
and then with Tate Rodemaker out, our backup is like, oh well.
So get ready to see a lot of Lawrence Toll feeding run the Wildcat like we did in the ACC championship game. Next game we're gonna talk about our first New Year's Six bowl. We're gonna talk about outside of course game we talked about Ohio State and Missouri taking it down in Texas for the Cotton Bowl Classic. Who you got between the Buckeyes and the Tigers?
Oh, I got Missouri
Really? Why you got the Tigers over the Bucks?
because nobody's probably gonna play for the Bucks. I mean, Kyle McCourt, their starter, entered the transfer portal. He's not even gonna be in the bowl game. No
I
one
don't know
knows
what's the
what
point of that with him.
I don't know what no one knows what Marvin Harrison's going to do. I mean, I'd be surprised if he decides to play in that, especially
Right.
with Kyle McCord out now. I don't think he's going to play. He'll probably be done.
I think
Uh,
Devin Brown will get to start that bowl game
yeah.
for the Buckeyes.
So and I don't think anybody from Mizzou is putting their name in the transfer portal. I mean, they've had a good season this year. If they can cap it off in this what is it? What's the bowl?
The Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic.
The Cotton Bowl. Yeah, if they can surprise uh the college football fan base and pull this upset off. I mean, if you look at Mizzou's recruiting, you look at what they've done doing in the transfer portal. I mean, I just saw earlier today they got a wide receiver commit, or not
Right.
Mizzou, not Mizzou, not a wide receiver commit. They got some commit, some transfer, some commit that committed to them. Their recruiting trail, they're doing pretty good in recruiting. So
So you got the Tigers beating the Buckeyes. I'm agreeing with you on that deal. I think Cody Schrader, one of the best running backs in college football, come a field day
yeah,
against
he
that Bucks
is.
defense.
Yeah, he
Brady
will.
Cook, Brady Cook gonna have a good enough game where he can keep the defense honest with the pass attack. I got the Tigers winning this one 27-14 to win the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic over the Buckeyes. Next matchup, we did find out this player is gonna play in his bowl game. It's the eighth-ranked Oregon Ducks taking on the 23rd-ranked Liberty Flames down there in the Arizona area in the Fiesta Bowl. What are your thoughts about this matchup between two teams of different offense? You got Oregon, who's more of a pass-heavy team. You got Liberty, who comes in with the number one rush offense in college football. Who you got winning this matchup down there in the desert?
I don't know too much about Liberty. I ain't gonna lie, I haven't watched them play. I mean, I haven't really watched Oregon play, a lot. I mean, I know Bo Nix has been in college football 5 plus years, or his fifth or sixth year. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
he's 25 going up. He's going against 25 going against 19, 20 year olds. I mean, of course you're gonna have that advantage. I mean, you know more, you mature more. You know,
yeah.
but I'm gonna go with Oregon. I think Liberty will score. I think they'll put up points, but it won't be enough to beat Oregon. You know,
Uh, I agree with you. I think Liberty going to keep it close early on, but I think the experience of the Ducks on the big stage will be too bright for the Flames. I think they're going to flame out. I got Oregon winning this one, pulling it away 38-21 to win the Fiesta Bowl in a swan song for the ending of a great career for Bo Nix. Because when he went to Oregon, we thought his career was dead on arrival, but the last 2 years he put up, he's definitely made himself an NFL quarterback, especially this past season, finishing
yeah,
third in the Heisman.
and he may be a steal for somebody. You know, I don't think he'll be a day one guy, but definitely a day two guy. Like,
Oh
he'll
yeah,
definitely go day two,
he'll be a
early
starter
day
for
two.
somebody franchise. He'll be a starter for somebody franchise. I'll tell you that for sure. Uh, battle down there in the ATL. The 10th ranked Penn State Nittany Lions taking on the 11th ranked Ole Miss Rebels in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. James Franklin's defense coming in one of the top three in the country, taking on a Lane Kiffin offense. Who you got this matchup between Penn State and Ole Miss?
Whew. I'm gonna go with Ole Miss. I
You
think,
go with the
yeah, I'm going with Ole Miss. I don't watch a lot of Penn State. I mean, I don't watch a lot of Ole Miss either, but SEC football. Yeah, I'm just a little SEC.
Oh, guess who just joined the stream? The one, the only Mr. Derek Jackson just pulled up. Let me see if I can
Yes,
get him
sir.
in. There you go, Mr. Jackson. Welcome to the show, man.
I'm in a bit.
Welcome to
Oh,
the
so
show, cuz. Welcome
oh,
to the show.
welcome to the show, man. We're gonna go to our next bowl game. You got Iowa taking those Tennessee in the Citrus Bowl. Who you got that matchup, Dale?
I got Tennessee. I feel like that'll be a close game too. You know, I always got good defense, really no offense, but their defense may be good enough to stop Tennessee's offense. You know, Tennessee quarterback, what's his name?
Joe Milton.
Yeah, Joe Milton. I mean, you know, he ain't what he was in the Orange Bowl last year. I'll tell you
Right,
that.
right.
You know,
He lost a lot of talent from that team too, also. So
yeah, he did. But
I'm, I'm agree with you on that one.
yeah, I got, I
DJ,
got, I got Tennessee.
DJ Tennessee, Iowa, the Citrus Bowl.
Tennessee by 30.
Woo! That's a tough call, but I mean I can see it because Iowa, they quarterback, they got the discount big bid over there in Iowa. Deacon
That
Bell, I
ain't it.
think his
First
name.
off, don't you ever disrespect Big Ben like that. Let's start there.
Well, I
I don't think it's
mean,
gonna be about 30. Though. I ain't gonna lie.
it could be.
Not 30.
All right, DJ lost signal, but
Yeah, I'm good. What's up?
all
I'm
right.
back.
Next boogie we're talking about down there in Duval, Dabo Sweeney, number 22 ranked Clemson Tigers, to take on Coach Mark Stoops and the Kentucky Wildcats. Who you got between the Tigers and the Cats?
Uh, hey, that should be a good game. I'm gonna go Kentucky.
You got
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna go
Wildcats with the
Kentucky.
upsets over Dabo.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me Clemson.
You gonna take Clemson?
Yeah, I'm taking Clemson.
That's gonna be a fun one down there in
It's gonna be a good
Jacksonville.
game though.
It's gonna be a good one. I agree with Dale and DJ on this one. I think it's gonna be the experience of the Tigers on the big stage is gonna be too much for Kentucky. And even though they had a good season, they struggled down the stretch. But I think excuse me, I think Dabo gonna find enough plays with Kane Columbus and Will Shipley to get the W and get win number 10 on the season. Down there in Texas, you got Oklahoma taking on Arizona the Alamo Bowl. DJ, I'm gonna start with you. Who you got with this match between the Sooners and the Wildcats?
Mm. I don't know too much about Arizona,
Me neither.
but fuck it, we ball. I'm going Arizona. Don't know nothing about them, but I'm rolling with
Wait,
it. I
you
do
go.
like
they
Oklahoma.
playing?
They're playing
Huh?
Oklahoma now. You all know that Dylan Gabriel is not going to play that game because he transferred to Oregon.
Oh, that's
So
right.
they're going to be playing with a backup
Dang.
quarterback in that bowl game.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
that's where you
going
decided to
with
go.
Yeah, he
know
decided
you
to go,
got
he,
Oregon.
he decided to go to Oregon yesterday, I think.
Okay.
Ooh, busted.
Bless you, though.
Appreciate
But
it.
I want to talk to you about these quarterback transfers too, because there's a lot of updates. We're talking about these quarterbacks that have made their decision the last couple of days. We're gonna get through some of these bowl games first. Dale, you gonna pick or Oklahoma or Arizona?
I got Arizona.
All right, we're gonna move to the next bowl game down there in Houston. You got about two former Big 12 opponents. You got Oklahoma State and Texas A&M in the Texas Bowl. DJ, I'm gonna start with you. Who you got in this matchup between the Aggies and the Cowboys?
Oklahoma State.
You got the Pokes winning this
Busted,
one.
yeah.
Bless you. You said what, go?
You got the Pokes winning that one.
Yep.
Dale.
Yeah, I got Oklahoma State as well. I feel
Yeah.
like Oklahoma State gonna run all over their defense.
Oh yeah. Ollie Gordon, probably one of the best running backs in college football, was a finalist for the Doak Walker Award. I think Texas A&M just in over their heads. Oklahoma State's pretty pissed for getting cooked by Texas in the Big 12 title. So they're gonna come back and take all these frustrations out on A&M. This could be a blowout. I think Oklahoma State's gonna win 30-10 to win the Texas Bowl. Kansas and UNLV in the Rate Bowl. Who you got winning this matchup, DJ?
Kansas.
Kansas?
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I haven't watched too much Rebels football, but they had a pretty good season. I think they won the Mountain West this year, so kudos to them. But when you play against Power 5 big boy football, you got to come with it. I think Kansas is going to take care of business. Now, DJ, this was going to be special to you, but kind of sad because two key opponents of this team is not going to be there. James Madison taking on Air Force.
JMU. I knew you was going to say JMU. Go Duke.
You're going to go to Dukes? All right.
Go Duke.
Of course, we know that the head coach of James Madison took the Indiana job, and then James McCloud is in the transfer portal. But DJ still said go Dukes.
Don't matter. Go Dukes.
All right. Dale, James Madison, the Air Force, and the Armed Forces Bowl.
Fuck it, I'm going Air Force.
Well, you hate him for Hey, that's a hater if I ever heard one.
Hey man, they lost their head coach. You know, man.
I'm gonna do a couple of I'm gonna go back for DJ. DJ, Georgia and Florida State.
Go Noles.
All right. Missouri and Ohio State.
Ohio State.
You got Ohio State?
Yeah.
Oregon and Liberty.
Oh, Oregon. What the hell am I thinking?
Yeah, for real. Come on now.
Liberty.
Ole Miss and Penn State.
Ole Miss.
All right, so we got you caught up. Next bowl game we're talking about down there in South Carolina. It's going to be between Arkansas State and Northern Illinois in the Chameleon Bowl. Who you got winning that matchup?
Yeah, I got Arkansas State.
I don't think neither one of us talked about any of these schools this year.
For real.
Give me
Because
NIU.
it's the bowl game. You said NIU?
Yeah.
I'm going to go NIU just because.
Ain't James Blackman still at Arkansas State? Or he
I
gone?
think that'd been big gone. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, this is a matchup we've been waiting for. The first bowl game of the weekend going to take place down in the ATL. The MEAC champion, the Howard Bison, take on the fifth-ranked
Go Rattlers.
SWAT
Yeah, for
champions,
real.
the FAMU Rattlers. Of course, we all picking Rattlers in this one. I think FAMU's going to
strike again.
I think FAMU's going to win this one by at least 20 points
By
plus.
50.
I think FAMU's going to win 35-10 over Howard.
Yeah, I like that score.
Now the question is, would this be Willie Simmons' last game as a Rattler coach? Because somebody's gonna try to poach him after this season.
It will be.
Nope.
It will be.
The LA Bowl, UCLA taking on Boise State.
Go Bruins.
Yeah, I got UCLA. I don't know. Who they playing? Utah?
No,
Utah State?
Boise State.
Oh, Boise State. Yeah.
That team with that blue field.
I got UCLA.
Yeah, I got the Fighting Chip Kellys winning this one over there in the City of Angels. Next matchup gonna take place down there in Louisiana. You got the Independence Bowl, Texas Tech and California.
I don't know nothing about either one of these teams.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go Texas Tech.
Come on,
You got
Bob.
Texas Tech in this matchup.
Yeah, I got Texas Tech.
DJ.
Mm. All right, I'm roll with this. Give me Texas Tech.
I haven't really watched neither one of these schools, but Texas Tech did give Oregon a fight. I'm gonna go Red Raiders, just because they pushed Oregon down to the brink of nowhere. I'm gonna get the Red Raiders to win over Cal. Down there in South Carolina, you got the Cure Bowl between App State and Miami of Ohio.
App State.
App
Yeah, I
State,
got
you
App
gonna pick
State.
Big Ben's alma mater, cuz?
Nah, man, App State. I just seen what they did to JMU. Give me App State.
Yeah, App State. They cost JMU a spot and probably a very good bowl game. Uh, but yeah, App State's gonna win now pretty convincingly. The Myrtle Beach Bowl, Georgia Southern and Ohio.
Uh,
I'm gonna
I'm
go
going
Eagles,
Georgia
Georgia
Southern.
Southern.
Yeah, I'm going Georgia Southern.
Give me Ohio.
Give you the Bobcats. All right.
Yeah, give me Cats.
All right. Down there in New Orleans, another team making their first ever bowl appearance in Division One. The Jacksonville State Gamecocks taking on Louisiana Lafayette, aka Billy Napier's old school. And I'm not picking Louisiana Lafayette because I don't like Billy Napier. So I'm gonna go Gamecocks. Give me Jacksonville State.
I'm gonna roll with you on this one, cause Jacksonville State.
Spears.
Yeah, fuck it. Third time charm. Jacksonville State.
All right. Down there in Frisco, Texas, you got the Frisco Bowl. Marshall versus University of Texas San Antonio.
Marshall.
We are Marshall.
Texas. Texas. I ain't know Texas San Antonio. Though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Marshall.
I'm gonna go to Thunder and Herd too, man.
All right. Next up, the famous Toaster Bowl. Old Dominion and Western Kentucky.
Western Kentucky.
Yeah, you got the Hilltoppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah, shout out Baby Zappy, alumni of Western Kentucky, took care of the Steelers last week on Thursday Night Football. Sorry, DJ.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah. I mean, they throw for 3 touchdowns on your defense. We're going to get to NFL in a few minutes, but we're going to finish out this bowl schedule. The famous Idaho Potatoes Bowl down there on the blue turf. You got Georgia State and Utah State.
Georgia State and Utah State.
That's a long ride out west for the Tigers and the Panthers. I mean, I'm gonna go Georgia State for the win.
Give me Utah State.
Yeah, I was gonna say Utah. Yeah, give me Utah State.
You got
yeah.
the Aggies. All right, the Las Vegas Bowl, Northwestern and Utah. Now for Utah, both their quarterbacks are in the portal. So it's gonna. I'm gonna pick Northwestern because they got assurity at quarterback in this matchup.
Utah. I don't care who at quarterback. Utah.
Still got the Utes. Dale.
I got Utah. Yeah.
All right, next matchup, the Hawaii Bowl, Coastal Carolina and San Jose State.
Oh man, what you said, cuz?
Give me Coastal Carolina.
You got Coastal?
Yeah.
Coastal Carolina versus San Jose State. I'm going to go Coastal as well.
Yeah, give me CCU, cuz.
All right. Next bowl matchup.
The Chargers finally scored, dog.
I forgot
finally.
the games.
It's 42-7, cuz. Don't even worry about it.
42-7.
It's 49-7.
49-7.
Who are they playing, Jesus?
The Raiders, man. Aiden O'Connell has four first half touchdowns.
Jesus Christ.
They're in the third quarter now. The first responders bowl, Texas State and Rice. I'm not picking Rice because what they did to me.
Give me Rice.
Yeah, give me Texas State. Give me Texas State.
I'm picking Texas State.
Give me Rice just because of what they did to Charles on the game. Give me Rice.
I'm picking Texas State. I would never pick Rice ever on this channel ever again after what they did to me on my Dynasty video. Go Bobcats. Thank you.
Bro, it's really like 49-7. But I know I was busy, so I didn't pay attention to nothing. Boy, Jesus Christ.
Listen, when
49-7.
NCAA 24 come out,
49-7.
I'm gonna make sure I schedule rights every year I'm coaching at the school I'm at, so I can embarrass him every year. Quit Lane Bowl.
Is Justin Herbert playing?
No, he's out for the season.
Remember, he's out for the season.
Oh yeah, with the thumb.
Quit Lane Bowl, Bowling Green in Minnesota.
Is the defense playing? I'm sorry. I'm stuck on this Thursday night game.
It's an abomination. I'm gonna go Golden Gophers.
Bro, they put up 21
PJ
points in both
Bowling
quarters.
Green and Minnesota.
Yes, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Give me Minnesota. Roll the boat, man.
Hey man, PJ Fleck, man, roll the boat.
He still uses that slogan.
Yeah, he still got oar and everything.
Bro, it's still 10 minutes left in the third.
Yes,
this
bro.
man DJ is astonished.
Yes, bro. Yes, that shit was crazy, bro.
DJ Bowling Green and Minnesota.
Minnesota.
That man DJ is starstruck right now.
I was starstruck when I first saw it. I was like, God damn.
Is anybody on the Chargers defense playing? Like,
yeah.
I think they gave up for Brandon Staley. We're gonna talk about football in a few minutes.
Oh, he's getting fired after tonight. He's getting fired.
He's getting fired tonight.
And someone wrote on Twitter said Richard Sherman said he should have got fired at halftime. He should have came back out in the season.
Oh, boy, after you scored 21 in the first and in the second quarter, yes, you should have got fired at halftime.
They was out 42-0 at halftime.
42-0 at halftime, bro. That's hot blowouts. Like what?
That's running clock blowouts, DJ.
Right. But they finna put up IMG numbers on them.
68 Ventures Bowl, Eastern Michigan and South Alabama.
Should I go to Taco Bell? I'm going to Taco Bell.
Give me Eastern Michigan, cuz.
Eastern Michigan. I'm gonna go South Alabama.
All right, me and Charles on the same page.
South Alabama. Anything except for Alabama, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
All right. New Mexico Bowl. You got New Mexico State and Fresno State. And because New Mexico State beat Auburn this year, I'm gonna go Aggies.
Yeah, same.
Well, I'm gonna go the opposite then, because I don't know nothing about neither one of these teams. Give me Fresno.
All right. The Holiday Bowl, 15th ranked Louisville against USC.
USC.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go Louisville because USC defense garbage.
What, is Caleb Williams playing?
I don't think so.
No, he's not playing. He's
If Caleb, he's not. Well, give me Louisville.
Even with Caleb Williams playing, I still think Louisville's gonna win that game.
I just seen Louisville what they did against FSU in the third string quarterback.
The Pop-Tart Bowl, 18th ranked NC State versus 25th ranked Kansas State.
NC State.
Yeah, give me NC State.
Y'all go Wolfpack on this one, huh? And I'm going to talk to you about NC State in a few minutes when we talk about transfer portal, because high caliber quarterback is going there next season. Now we're going to talk about our first college football playoff semifinal, the Rose Bowl, number 1 Michigan versus Alabama. I'm gonna go Roll Tide in this one.
Michigan by 30.
Michigan by 30.
Michigan winning this one?
What?
Hey man, they snub FSU. I hope Bama get blew out.
I actually want Bama to win it all.
So you got Bama winning this one?
Yeah.
All right, our next semifinal down there in New Orleans, the Sugar Bowl, Washington and Texas. You know what my heart's at. Go Huskies.
That's gonna be a good game.
Texas.
You got Longhorns.
We're having 11.
All right, Dale.
I want to go Texas. I really do. I'm gonna go Texas, dog. I'm gonna go Texas.
Texas, all right. All right. So next thing we're going to talk about is the transfer reports. A lot of big name quarterbacks that's been off the board. I'm going to read you some of these
I was ordering Taco Bell.
I'm going to read you some of these quarterbacks that's on this list that's been committed to new schools. You got, all right, so we're going to commit it right now. Aiden Childs, the number 2 dual threat quarterback in the transfer portal, has committed to Michigan State. He's following his old home head coach, Jonathan Smith, to East Lansing. Ronnie Leonard, the former Duke quarterback, is going to Notre Dame. Brock Vandegrift, leaving Georgia, going to Kentucky. Dylan Gabriel, leaving Oklahoma to go to Oregon. Tyler Van Dyke is leaving Miami to go to Wisconsin. Max Brosmer from New Hampshire is transferring to Minnesota. Grayson McCall is leaving Coastal Carolina to go to NC State. Curtis Rourke leaving Ohio to go to Indiana. Brandon Sorsby is going to Cincinnati. Tyler Shuck is leaving Texas Tech to go to Louisville. Max Johnson leaving Texas A&M to go to North Carolina. MJ Morris is leaving NC State to go to Maryland. Taylor Green is leaving Boise State to go to Arkansas. Max Brown leaving Florida to go to Charlotte. Blake Shapen is leaving Baylor to go to Mississippi State. And Bo Allen's leaving Georgia Southern to go to Kentucky. Noah Kim's a bunch of unknown quarterback. AJ Duffy's leaving Florida State to go to San Diego State.
He never played for us.
Let's see, another quarterback. Hank Bachmeier leaving Louisiana Tech to go to Wake Forest. And that's it. What do y'all think? Who do y'all think are about the transfer portal with some of these quarterbacks shifting gears?
It's the new college football. I mean, I expect signing classes to be dismantled after the first year of them getting to on campus, you know?
Like, oh yeah.
So same thing in recruiting, like with the portal. People gonna transfer. I like it.
Oh yeah.
With these quarterbacks, I mean, I'm just waiting to see what Florida State do.
Who knows?
For real.
You seen the 2 top people they've been talking about for FSU?
Yep. I kind of want. I don't want the one from Oregon State. I don't want him.
You don't want Ugalele?
DJ Ukulele, I call him.
No, DJ.
All right, so I forgot there's a couple more bowl games on this list I forgot to go over. The AutoZone Liberty Bowl, Memphis and Iowa State.
Yeah. Damn.
Memphis or Iowa State?
I'm going to go Tigers.
Yeah. I'm going to go Memphis just because they blue.
Who had the better season?
You'll guess as good as mine. They both big, in my opinion.
Wow. I'm going to just go. I'm going to go Memphis.
Memphis?
Mm-hmm.
All right, next bowl game, the Music City Bowl, Auburn and Maryland.
I'm going to go Maryland because Coach Williams, he used to, shout out to Coach Williams, man. He used to coach me back when I was in high school. He the D coordinator for Maryland.
Oh, congratulations.
I'm going Maryland just because they got two little brother.
Yeah, Auburn lost to New Mexico State, too, so I'm not picking them to win anything. It's embarrassment to the SEC. The Reliant Quest Bowl, Wisconsin against Jaden Daniels and LSU. I'm going LSU in this matchup.
Come on, now.
Jaden Daniels playing?
It all depends. I mean, if you don't play, I think they'll still be Wisconsin, in my opinion.
Yeah, if Jaden Daniels plays, give me LSU. If he don't, give me Wisconsin.
Well, I don't think he is playing. Why would he play?
Yeah, he had nothing else to prove. He's definitely going to be a first-round draft pick. The Barstool Arizona Bowl, Toledo and Wyoming.
I'm rocking with Toledo.
You want the Rockets?
Yeah, I'm going Wyoming.
You going Wyoming? I'm going to go Toledo. I ain't really heard too much about Wyoming. Then you say Toledo. Final couple of bowl games. Miami and Rutgers in the Pinstripe Bowl.
Give me Rutgers.
Yeah. Give me Rutgers.
Especially with Tyler Van Dyke not playing the bowl game too. Yeah. Sorry, Riggs.
I ain't sorry.
The Duke's Mayo's Bowl, North Carolina and West Virginia. We don't even know Drake May gonna play this game. I doubt he is.
Give me WVU.
You got West Virginia. I'm gonna go UNC.
Yeah, me too. I want UNC.
All right, so
Country Roads, take me home.
We're gonna go ahead and talk about the first ever Whoop Awards. We're gonna go over all these major categories for college football, and we're gonna give awards out to these different categories. First category we'll talk about is most surprising team in college football, and I will start with DJ. Who is your most surprising team in college football this year?
I mean, it's obviously not FSU and JMU because I fully expected them to do that. So for me, it's Washington just because I ain't never heard of Michael Penix until the season came around.
So you got the Huskies winning that award. Yeah. Dale, what about you? Your most surprising team in college football?
To be honest, I only watch Florida State. So I don't really be knowing.
So you will give an answer. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, I was gonna say Washington, but he already said Washington, so I don't have no other team besides that.
You can still pick the same team. I'm not saying you can't pick the same team.
Washington to me.
I think Washington. I expect Washington to do what they did because the firepower they was bringing back next year or this season. Michael Penix, those receivers, their running back, their coach. I'm gonna say Arizona. What Arizona did this year was truly. I didn't expect to do this at all, but the way they competed against USC, they blew a big league against USC. They still beat 4 ranked teams in the Pac-12, and they finished 14th in the country in the college football playoff rankings. Nobody in college football had to finish that high at all, let alone ranked. So my surprising team of the season goes to the Arizona Wildcats.
For what honorable mention?
Hey, honorable mention, yes you can.
Colorado, because everybody was on their feet, and then they went out there and got smacked.
So would you put them in surprise or disappointed?
Surprised how they got whooped like that. How everybody was meat gobbling them out because
No, man, don't do Coach Prime like that.
Hey, no, man, that will come with it. You go out there and you lose, and you go 4-8.
Yeah, you lost 7 of your last 8 games.
Yeah, that come along with it. I mean, I fully expect that to happen. Yeah. Everybody act like they was gonna go undefeated, especially after they beat TCU in the first game.
Right. Next question. Who is your most disappointing team in college football this year?
Oh, Colorado.
I think everybody gonna say that. I'm gonna say honestly, I'm gonna go Clemson. I'm gonna say Clemson is my most disappointing team in college football this year. Because to start the season number 9 in the country, and then you lose to Duke, first game of the season, and it just snowballed from there. At one point, it was like 4-4, but they won up 4 straight games to finish the season strong. But yeah, where did you?
I was about to say, you know what? LSU started off with top 5 or something like that.
Yeah, once they lost to us, it was over for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was up and down the rest of the year. But I'll say Clemson as a whole. LSU finished strong, even though they had a slow start. But I think Clemson as a whole, for them to start top 10 in the country, I love LSU. But LSU actually made a good season out of it. They got a Heisman Trophy with that, so I won't put them as disappointed. But Clemson have all. I would say Miami disappointed.
I say it was, bro. You started off what? They had got into what?
Oh yeah, they was.
At one point.
That Georgia Tech game really shit their feet out of their
once the Georgia Tech game happened, when they decided to run the ball instead of taking the knee, season.
That was still the dumbest thing. I would have fired my crystal ball for that one. That is a good one. All right, who is your coach of the year in college football?
Mike Norvell.
Yeah, for real. Come on now.
I say him and Brian DeBoer from Washington. Those two.
JMU coach that just left. I can't remember how to pronounce his name. Some with a C.
You can also put Steve Sarkisian up there too for Texas.
Nah. I gave my 2.
I like Mike Norvell.
I'm not gonna put nobody from Texas up there because Texas. Everybody hypes on Texas every year.
I mean, they deserve it this year.
Time they live up to the expectations.
I mean, it is about time. Who's your coach on the hot seat going to next year? I got mine. Yeah, everybody knows this. Yeah, Billy Napier got to go if he has a season like he had this year.
Miami coach.
Billy Napier. I'll put Mario Cristobal on that list. Those are my top 2, though.
If Ryan Day lose to Michigan again, him.
Yeah.
He'll be Michigan since he became the head coach.
That is definitely true. And I think what's bailed him out was that national championship appearance he had a couple of years ago with Justin Fields, but that's the only thing he's still there. NFL playoffs. Now we're around the quarter for NFL playoffs. I want to start with DJ. DJ, what does your team have to do to get the play? Because right now, y'all the 7th seed.
Y'all
the 6th seed right now. Y'all the 6th seed. And y'all just ahead of Indianapolis. Y'all got to play the Colts this Saturday. So what if you was Mike Tomlin, what would you tell your guys right now to help y'all finish the season strong and make the playoffs?
Win out.
Because if you look at who's the rest of y'all schedule looking like?
Colts, Seahawks, Bengals, and Ravens.
You got a tough stretch down the line, DJ. Be honest? Where do you see y'all those last 4 games?
At worst 2-2. At worst.
So what you say? You'll finish 9-8 again?
I guess, yeah, that would map up, huh? Yeah, at worst. I say at worst 2-2 out of them 4 games.
So you see yourself lose to Cincinnati and Baltimore?
I mean, I feel like honestly all of them could be a toss-up. Honestly, all of them.
Hey, Dale said he see y'all beat y'all.
I knew.
Hey man, he feel that's how you supposed to feel. You're a Colts fan. They come out there and get punched in the mouth in their own stadium. I don't want to hear none of that.
No.
Don't worry about it.
Y'all the primetime game, right?
No, that's at 4:30.
4:30. Well, technically, in this time of the year, it's primetime 4:30. It gets dark so early now. You look right now in the NFL playoff bracket for the AFC is so clustered from really the 5th seed the 5th seed down. It's separated by a game between from Cleveland all the way down to Buffalo, the 11th seed. They're separated by a game. Buffalo has the Cowboys this weekend. Cincinnati has Minnesota. Denver has Detroit. Tennessee plays the Texans, and the Colts play the Steelers. So everybody got a tough matchup, and we'll find out who's really good. Well, you'll take the Chargers off this list because the Chargers is getting killed by the Raiders right now. They're 5-8, so the Raiders are going to pass them to go 6-8. They're going to fall out of 5-8, 5-9. And I don't think they're making the playoffs at this point now with Justin Herbert out for the season. They're getting sodomized by the Raiders right now. And Aiden O'Connell, my goodness, Aiden O'Connell.
How many passing yards you got?
Raiders, I try to put up 100.
Well, let's look at it right now. Look at the ESPN right now. The score right now.
If I'm the Raiders, I go for 100.
How many passing yards the Raiders quarterback got?
Aiden O'Connell currently has 241 yards, 19 to 32 passing, 4 touchdowns, only been sacked once. Jacoby Myers just threw a touchdown pass not too long ago, so it's 49-7. Devontae has got 7 catches, 94 yards and a touchdown. Yeah.
The wide receiver threw a touchdown pass.
Yeah.
Them boys out there just playing around.
Austin Eckler has 5 carries for 9 yards.
Dang.
He has 2 catches for 5 yards.
Not running the ball? First off, he's not running the ball.
Well, the leading rusher is Isaiah Spiller. He got 6 carries for 21 yards. They got 13 carries for 34 yards as a group. Their quarterback is Easton Stick from North Dakota State. He's 28 years old. He's 13 to 18. Yeah, as a group. The leading receiver is Joshua Palmer, 2 catches, 81 yards, and a touchdown. Quentin Johnson, 1 catch. Oh, yeah, he's 2 for 2. Them boys play backyard football, man.
Dale, why Devontae Adams got 94 yards?
I ain't heard that in a long time, boy.
Should have took over.
Devontae Adams threw a touchdown.
Like, why they gotta do it? How they be knowing this stuff gonna happen, dog?
Cool.
Prospects.
The
Heat lost today, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at this point. This has been an interesting video today. My first recording. I want to appreciate everybody tuning in. DJ, thank you for stopping by as always.
No problem.
Hit the like, subscribe button if you're new, guys. Hit the notification bell button as we continue to do more videos here on the channel. I want to thank Dale Spears once again, my longtime co-host, the man with the plan, the Pittsburgh Steelers native himself, Derek Jackson. We did have the cool Jamar George in here today, but unfortunately, he wasn't talking. We talked about the sorry about how Bucks. That's probably why he wasn't saying nothing. But we out, guys. Holler at y'all later.